NBA in-season tournament was this first day was on Friday. I watched pretty much all of the games, or at least part of most of the games on Friday. First of all, even the courts that I thought looked good on the pictures looked horrendous on TV. Like my eyes were bleeding, not just from watching the Bulls play basketball, but also watching that fucking court. I do feel like it was a good first day start. To me, it felt like the crowds were more into it, had like a little small playoff feel to it. I don't know if this thing will continue on, but I felt like the first day I was interested in it. Now they don't start again until Friday. For the second round of it, of the first group thing. Mikey, what was your thoughts if you saw anything? I know you were running around this past weekend about the in-season tournament.
No, yeah, I checked out the Bulls game, Bulls Nets. I checked out Pacers Cavs, and then the highlight of the night, which was OKC and Golden State. It was kind of what I was hoping for from the jump. All of the young teams that were in it that played, they played their ass off. OKC, the Pacers. You had an amazing block by Miles Turner and a tough step back three by Tyrese Halliburton to close off a crazy run by the Cavs. Then the Bulls were pretty much it was back and forth game, but they were looked like they were in control until they weren't. Then the Nets came back with some defense and some tough shots. So I saw what I wanted to see out of it. The young teams were actually engaged and they were making it tough. OKC made it tough on Golden State. They gave them all they could until the very last shot attempt. So we'll see how it goes this weekend.
Bang, what'd you think about in season?
Um, the NBA season still start on Christmas for me.
That fuck that little soccer
Yeah,
tournament, nigga.
we had the conversation about this shit on Friday where it was just like, come on, fam, like it makes it more interesting to me to see a team outside of the number one tier like
To win
win
it.
something, but as a caveat, all right. So remember when the Bulls was like the number one seed for like most of the All Star break?
Yeah.
Maybe there is a team that can be like the Bulls to where, they are part of the finale for this. Maybe it's not like a destined Denver versus Boston NBA Cup. Maybe there is another team. So I'm going to reel it back a little bit. NBA still start on Christmas to me, but maybe there can be one of those teams that's like Atlanta, Chicago, that like had a good first half of the season before that might end up doing the same thing this year and be that surprise winner for the NBA Cup.
Dante, what'd you think?
It was cool, but it's just not spicy enough for me. The players getting cash prizes that don't do shit for me. Even the trophy that's on all the courts aside, I think the winner of the in-season tournament should get the number one pick in the draft next year. Like, really make this shit
Not
spicy.
bad.
Like, make people go out there and actually want to play for this shit because I'm anti-lottery anyway. The lottery is some bullshit. Like, rich motherfuckers hate handouts until it's time for them to get a handout. So like the lottery, I hate that shit. So I think this is something that every team is like, all right, bro, if we win this, we get to add the best available college player or whatever to our squad. So I think that's something that would definitely spice it up and definitely make teams play a little harder. But like first week, it was cool. Like I said, the courts were terrible, but it was cool. Maybe just stick to the jerseys. We don't need the courts. That's overkill.
See,
I fuck with that idea though.
I
I
like
fuck
that
with
Yeah, I
that
like
idea.
that.
idea.
Yeah.
I am the best team that didn't make the playoffs get the number one pick person, but I do love that idea too.
I like that because even if you do like Alex said, an auto playoff spot. I know Halliburton said that. Then as a fan, what am I watching
For the
from
rest of the season.
from
Yeah.
December to the end of March for the
Yeah.
Pacers? You know what I'm saying? I know you're getting in. I lose the intrigue. I lose the momentum. What's gonna happen? Are we gonna make a deadline move? So I like that number one pick idea. That's just fire.